Alright, we just need one more person here.
I'm sure Ted usually helps.
Yeah, Kevin didn't give any indication that he wouldn't be. Coming
No,
later, so. In the minutes from,
AC, I have a question.
yes,
What zoning district is this property in?
RA5,
RA5?
just barely though,
Well, it's wherever it is.
yeah. So this, the front yard setback is 80,
Is how far?
but. Requesting
You said 18?
80,
80.
well, that's the requirement, and then what? Peter has is 60.
No, okay.
Are they adding a second house onto the same property or?
No, so that's a subdivision. That the system, it hasn't updated in the system,
Okay,
and yeah, so that is actually a second property, and the line is like halfway through that parcel. I need to figure that out tomorrow. Thank you for bringing that up to my attention.
Yeah.
Technology and the paper stuff doesn't always match up. But I've been operating off it being one parcel.
okay. Yeah, I don't think the parcel system has even updated us as owners of ours, and we've owned it for like over 2 years.
Yeah,
So
it makes,
everything is very slow.
yeah, it just adds an extra layer of to the zoning.
So how many board members do we have yet?
Right now, 3. I'm just checking my email to see if Kevin mentioned not being able to come today.
He did mention sometime that he wouldn't be able to come sometime. I don't know when.
I think that was, I know somebody said they weren't coming tonight, but I didn't think it was Kevin. I thought it was
So.
John.
Surprised Ted's here, usually is.
What's that? Ted,
Yeah.
he usually is here.
Sorry about this, Peter.
No, it's all right.
Short meeting minutes,
What's that?
short meeting minutes.
Right.
Last one, yeah.
Yeah.
So it was really just continuation.
Mhm.
The hard thing is, I don't think we're gonna have 4 people from that meeting here today.
Yeah, I mean, we can't run the meeting unless a 4th person shows up,
Right.
which,
See,
if that does happen, I will talk with you about rescheduling this, I'm pretty sure we can get you onto the September 24th meeting, I'm pretty sure, Because this has already been publicly noticed.
Yeah.
And just get you on that, since there weren't enough board members tonight, but I'm hoping someone will come through.
Barely 2 minutes. They'll be-
I know, it's just
Somebody might-
rare.
Somebody might got a little held up.
Hmm?
Somebody might have got a little held up.
Yeah, if there's anybody coming from Lincoln, then that light is a nightmare.
Oh, on Lincoln Road,
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Briggs Hill.
yeah. So I had to stay here for the 2 hours in between. If you have any questions on that map, let me know.
Yeah, the property owner to the, looks like north, yeah,
Helps,
they were notified,
yes.
and they don't have any problems.
Both were notified, so the landowner to the south, Weston, even though it should be Cole Lossman.
Mhm.
Was notified, as well as Charles Phelps. I hand delivered letters to their mailboxes.
Okay.
So they received notice
When did you deliver those?
yesterday.
Oh, so they really probably haven't had time to respond,
It was quite literally a letter in the box.
but even still, I mean, if somebody wasn't home or somebody's
Yeah.
away.
I know.
But even at that, you.
It has-
And I know this is working for me, but.
Yeah.
If I came to my mailbox yesterday, you're not getting a response from me today.
Right.
Yeah, which is, I know, not the like. They mostly just have to be, it has to be given to them. Which is the stipulations that I know is. not-
Right, but usually it's a certified letter that
Yes. Yeah,
so
Or
they
hand
acknowledge that
signature.
they got it, but you
Yeah.
can, you can certify that, but they only got them yesterday.
yeah.
I don't check my mailbox every day,
You don't get excited about the mail?
no. Well, I just don't, I mean,
Oh, I get excited about the mail. It's always bills though.
It's always.
It's always bills at this point, or credit cards that I don't
You're
want.
still young.
Right.
You'll get over it.
Couple more bills, and I think I'll be fine.
Yeah, then you avoid the mailbox.
maybe the fourth person's not coming.
In that case, I would give the
We'll give it a
neighbors,
little bit more time, but
yeah,
I don't think we gave the neighbors enough time to respond.
yeah,
1 day's,
not enough, I agree.
so.
At the same time, though, I mean, looking at it, it's not like. They're likely to build anything to the north of the shed, so I don't see there being.
Right.
Much of a chance of them having problems with it.
And I'm sure your son isn't gonna be mad.
If he is, I'm gonna write him about his house he wants to build.
And say, do it all yourself.
No, and Ken, we've been neighbors for 40 years. I don't think we have any issues there. The Phelpses have only been there for 7 or 8 years, but good people.
The agenda for the 24th is 2 subdivisions, one's a sketch plan and one is Bouvier's final. So I think maybe we could just as a backup,
Do it then.
put you back on the 24th,
Yeah.
and that way I'll resend. Notice to your neighbors as well, just as a courtesy and as the regulations state.
Right.
Yeah, I know with Bouvier's subdivision, I don't think there was any open questions or anything, so that
No.
one should be pretty quick. And
Yeah, and then it's a sketch plan review.
Sketch plan,
Yeah.
usually not too bad.
If she's still there.
Brenda, you still there?
She's on, so. So you just hang around here, wait for the meetings, right?
Yes. Yeah,
I forgot to unmute. I'm still here.
we're just debating. Next steps, but yeah, I just stay here. Usually I like take a hour break or so, and I go to Covers, I get a sandwich. I sit in the park. I don't have no clue what I'm gonna do when it gets cold. But
Well, did you say you were looking to get an apartment down here?
no,
No.
no, it just doesn't make sense because don't think I would be able to find one that I could afford,
Right,
and I don't wanna leave the one that I can't afford.
right.
Um. And I'm only here 3 days a week,
Yeah, so that's not bad then.
yeah. But if you start seeing a pillow and blankets pop up around here, don't say anything.
Difference to me.
I'm gonna call it, it's 7:10,
And my feelings are, we didn't give the neighbors enough time anyways.
agreed,
I wouldn't go along with that.
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah,
I agree.
I don't feel like the day isn't. much.
Yeah,
If
it definitely isn't.
yeah,
Even if I had a problem with it, it wouldn't be a
Right,
response in
right.
one
I
day.
mean, I think we're better off to give it a little time.
Yeah.
Make sure that they read their letters, and if nobody has an issue with it, then.
and as with me warning them beforehand, I will do the same again, just as I didn't let you know it was your responsibility.
Yeah.
And I will take responsibility for that. By also notifying the neighbors of the 24th. Right.
Yeah.
Brendan, does that make sense?
More or less, I was just going to ask if you can, resend the material for this meeting and the agenda from the last, well, the material from the next meeting, put it all together, because if there's one bit one place and one bit another, I can't find it.
Yeah, I can do that. Before the next meeting, I'll get a big packet put together, that has the subdivision, Bouvier subdivision and this waiver, all that information into one.
So as long as we're here, I guess I want to just ask you a question. How come you can't go back to 80 feet?
Nothing's impossible, right? But the land slopes off and would require a lot more fill to do that.
It would also, on the map, you see the purple
The
edge
purple zone
there,
goes right up
that's
to it,
the FEMA like flood hazard area.
Right.
And if you wanna build in that kind of area, it triggers a bigger permitting process.
But he's not in the purple area though.
No, that's
But if he
why,
were to do the 80-foot.
Yeah, he
setback,
would
he
be.
would be.
Well, his house isn't.
His house is actually.
But it
his
was
house is
built
crossing
before,
Before.
Yeah.
this
Before-
flood map.
Before it got updated.
yeah,
That's flood maps.
so that's a grand, like a pre-existing,
You got
not,
for a 100-year flood happening every year now, so.
Yeah, but the 100-year flood barely comes out of bank.
it's a,
Yeah,
it's
but
a
we have to
big
have a
jump.
new 100-year flood, that's gonna be 100 times more.
Right.
Yeah. But I mean,
Yeah.
you're talking
Huge, yeah.
20-ish, 18 to 20 feet of elevation and of water there. Which would take you way beyond what it shows here.
Yeah,
They're just doing, I don't know what they're doing, but it's not based on elevation at all.
it's that the purple is based on just like the flood corridor of where water could be.
Yeah.
And they use that to like, if you're in that corridor, it triggers the like, not Act 250, but just the like flood hazard regulations that we have, and that has to go through like a bigger process, and also like the ledge is there, and that's the drop off too.
Yeah, so we're just gonna reschedule it for the 24th.
Yep, I'm gonna put it on the agenda, I'll post it out, I'll notify the neighbors tomorrow, so they have ample notice.
Right.
Yeah,
That'd be my only concern anyways, if they haven't seen it.
yeah. And Brenda, I will send you a link tomorrow that has this material and the material for next meeting as well. Hello, kitty cat. Hi. Oh my. Bring the cat more often.
The cat's always here. He just is ignoring, he doesn't pay attention to things on screens,
Mm,
unless you're a bird.
I could be. Perfect. Well, thank you, Brenda, for joining. See you in 2 weeks.
Righto.